So I already filmed this video yesterday and I was editing it and I was like, you know what? I got very emotional in this video and it was completely unnecessary. There's really no reason to get emotional because honestly, this is a positive thing, not a negative thing. And I don't know, I feel like I let myself get emotional because I was scared of, upsetting people, but really I do have to focus first and foremost on my mental health and happiness, and it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So I'm refilming it today with basically everything that I said in that video in this one, but we're gonna not be emotional. This channel is gonna be a much happier place. I wasn't actually going to film this video. This wasn't something I felt was necessary to film, but I have continued to get comment after comment, some of them nice, some of them not so nice, from you guys asking me about my gameplay content. Is that what I'm going to be doing from here on out? And the reason why I wasn't going to film this video originally was because I didn't see a point. I have been on YouTube for 6 years this May, and I started as a beauty channel, started doing paranormal stuff. I've done vlogs, I've dabbled in true crime, paranormal investigating, story times, lifestyle stuff like vlogs. Did I say that already? I've done so many different types of content on this channel, and I never had to make an announcement video if I was swapping from one thing to the next thing, and so I didn't feel like it was necessary. I feel like my channel has always been a reflection of me and who I am and that place in my life. But after getting more and more comments, I realized that some of you guys do feel very confused, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging and wondering like what I'm doing on my channel. And even though to me, I don't feel like I should have to do this, I do want to do this for those of you that feel confused. I know that sometimes when you watch people on the internet and they make content that entertains you, that sometimes people feel betrayed when they change that content on them, and maybe that's what some of you guys have been feeling, because a lot of you guys, well, basically everyone, subscribed to my channel for the content that I was making that was way more personal, and honestly way more personal than it ever should have been, which I'll get into that in a moment. But I know that that's why a lot of you guys subscribed, is because you really wanted to feel up close and personal with me, and some of you guys are feeling like I'm just taking that away from you and now I'm doing this stuff that's way less personal, and some of you guys have been upset about that. I want to let you guys know like the direction that I'm taking my channel. Am I going to be gameplay only? Am I ever going to post the content that I was posting before? We're going to be addressing all of that in this video. And we're also going to be talking about my reasonings, why I'm doing what I'm doing now and why things have changed over here. So I'm just gonna go right into the very first thing that I know most of you guys want to know, and that is, am I only gonna be doing gameplay content now? That's a yes and a no. There's a little bit of explaining that goes behind that. I have learned in my many years of life that I never really wanna say never, because I feel like when you do that, you're limiting yourself to one thing. And we all know in the past I've done this type of content, so this is what I'm gonna do, and then it changes because I grow and evolve and change, and I'm sure in a year from now I'll be in a different place than I am today. That's why I'm never saying never. But yes, I am going to be doing predominantly gameplay content now. I'm going to tell you guys why. I'm going to be talking about like the mental health side effects that I've been experiencing from the content that I was putting out there and why I'm choosing to change it. But also, with that being said, I do want to say that there will be times where maybe I want to film a vlog, or maybe I want to put up a life update if something really big happens in my life and I want to share it with you guys. I'm not saying those things aren't going to be there. They will be there whenever I feel like I want to sit down and film them. I'm no longer going to be ripping my hair out and wrecking my brain trying to think of content. Does this story make sense to film a video about, and what title and thumbnail can I give this so that people will want to watch it? Like, I'm not doing that anymore. That's something I've been doing for so long, and YouTube rewarded me only in my trauma, and it didn't reward me in my happiest moments. And because of that, I've made the decision to take a big step back from it. I will only be filming vlogs and, more personal videos whenever there's something that I feel comfortable enough to share. Unfortunately, even though nobody asked this out of me, I've been putting a lot of content on my channel in the past couple years, well, two and a half years or something like that I haven't been happy with. Like, the amount of anxiety that I would get when it would be a day where I set out to sit down and film was just not normal. But I was so used to being anxious about filming what I was filming that I thought it was normal. When you do something for so long that you're not happy with and that makes you miserable, you start to get used to being miserable. And even though you don't like it, you just go through the motions of what you think that you're supposed to do. And I think really when I grew last year from my traumatic experience, not only did it show me that out of 6 years that I grew the most in my worst traumatic experience in my life, which is one problem in itself, not only did it show me that, but it also showed me that if I'm growing from content that I'm not happy making, I'm not going to be happy with the growth that I got from it. And though I've been very thankful for the support of you guys, there's a lot of it I didn't enjoy. There was a lot of bad that came from it. I feel like there's some people out there that can get on the internet and share their entire life and maybe it not affect their mental health like it was affecting mine, but the way that it was affecting my mental health and my well-being was not healthy. And it's something that I was hanging on to for a very long time because I thought it was the only way I could be successful. Or if I stopped doing what I was doing, I was gonna miss opportunities. And I really truly feel like continuing to feed videos into a pool of negativity and the types of content that I would do most of the time, that wasn't something that was fulfilling me, and it wasn't something that I wanted to do anymore, but I felt stuck in it. I felt like if I made the decision to stop and I lost all my views for doing that I would be a failure and that people were gonna look at me and be like, oh look, she fucked up, like she messed that up. I have grown so much on this platform in front of an audience, not a very big one, but an audience that most people aren't growing up in front of. I feel like although there's been a lot of good from it, there has been, like, the bad has affected me more than I was willing to admit. And I no longer want to let those things affect me anymore. And in order to stop letting those things affect me, I had to put a stop to it. And that was, even though my views are the worst that they've ever been. The analytics side of my channel looks very bad right now. I'm about to hit 70,000 subscribers again. Even though like all of those things are happening, that's a decision that I had to choose to make for my mental health. I really truly hope that many of you don't know what it's like when you put your heart and soul into creating content on a channel that is like about your life. And when you share so much about your life, it starts to make you feel like your life is a product. And I don't like how that's made me feel. It's been like I'm telling everybody so much about me, but most of the people that are listening to it, I know nothing about. And even though it was nice for a while and I enjoyed it for a while, it started to feel like my life was just like a mockery in a way. And even though a lot of people were very supportive of things that were going on, it's like, why am I feeding this content into a platform that rewards drama and trauma and toxicity when I could be putting my all into something that's more positive and makes people laugh and makes people happy, and also, very importantly, makes me happier? I no longer want to create content where when I go to film it that I'm anxious. I no longer want to make content that contributes to, me being in a bad place mental health wise. So that's why I've chosen to go to gameplays. And I know a lot of you guys don't know this. Some of you that have been following me for much longer or have been a part of my journey on all platforms, like you follow me on Twitter, or maybe you've joined some of my Twitch streams in the past. Like, I'm a gamer, and something I love to do is I love to play games. That's something that makes me happy. And whenever I'm not filming videos on this channel, like, I would be playing games and, just chilling and having fun and decompressing and enjoying myself. It's something that I've always loved. I've been playing games since I was a little kid. I thought, well, why don't I share that stuff that makes me happy, that I feel excited to create? Like, I wanted to do gameplays in videos for a very long time, and I didn't do it because I was like, the people that are subscribed to my channel aren't gonna want that. They're not gonna want that content. They're gonna want, the vlogs and the story times and the drama. That's what they're gonna want. They don't want these gameplay videos. And so I prevented myself from doing something that I would really enjoy because I felt like it wouldn't work with what I was currently doing. And after, having this big amount of growth in when YouTube rewarded my trauma, which was very helpful and something I feel very thankful for, I also found myself being like, but why out of the 6 years that I've been on YouTube did, out of every video that I created, which I think it was like over 700 or 800 videos I had filmed and edited and uploaded to my channel at that point, why out of all of that content did the one that almost got 1 million views and that I grew the most from, something that was the most traumatic experience in my life? Like, when you put your all into your channel and you work so hard and you're constantly trying to beat this shitty algorithm, and then you see that the only time something good came out of it was when you were miserable, like, you start to not give a shit anymore. And that's just kind of how I feel. I would much rather take the big hit that I'm taking and changing my content and doing something that makes me happier than continuing to do what I was doing and maybe get rewarded one day again in another traumatic experience. Like, I would rather do something that is making people smile and laugh and making them happy, distracting people from the chaos of this world. We just hang out and play games and just enjoy ourselves and have fun, than contribute to the sadness that we're all already going through. Like, we're going through so much right now in our personal lives, and I don't want to feed into that anymore. Like, yes, it's okay to vent. Yes, it's okay to get things off your chest. It's okay to do that. But I would much rather my place on the internet be a place that makes you guys feel happy again and smile. And I know that most people that are a part of my channel aren't going to be into that. And I totally understand that. And that's why I will be doing life updates when it makes sense. Like, when there's something big in my life and I want to share it with you guys, I will sit down and I'll film a video like this. Or maybe one day I'll wake up and I'll be like, I'm doing something really cool today. Like, I want to vlog that. You know, there will be those times where I do that. So you guys won't like completely miss out on seeing what's going on in my life. But I'm not going to do that thing that I was doing anymore, where I would be like, is this experience that I went through like big enough that people are actually going to watch that in a video? Okay, well, I'll film that. And then even though I really want to do this video and this sounds fun, I'm going to skip out on that because nobody's going to watch it. I'm not doing that anymore. I can't treat my life like a product anymore. And I know that a lot of people are probably going to be disappointed in that, but there's so many people that have been watching the content that I've been doing and like really enjoying it and laughing with me, and they're happy and excited, and all the comments I've gotten from you guys saying you can see how much happier I am. If that's not a sign that I'm going in the right direction and that I'm doing something right, I don't know what is. And I will take that over the loss any day. I didn't feel like I needed to put this video out there originally, and I wasn't going to do it, but I do feel like a lot of you guys are wondering, and so maybe I owe you a little bit of an explanation for what I'm doing. It is going to be 80 to 90% gameplay content from here on out, and I'm also going to be very soon picking one day out of the week where I live stream and chat with you guys there, and we're going to play games, we're going to have fun, we're going to eat snacks, we're going to chat about things, and it's going to be fucking amazing. The other 10 to 20%, I will upload things that are a little bit more personal, but not too personal, not as personal as they were, but where you guys can see what I'm doing in my life or keep up to date with me with life updates and stuff like that. But it's not going to be only that anymore. And if this isn't a sign that what I was doing was making me miserable, I don't know what was. If you guys go and look at how little I uploaded in the past 2 years, and then you look at how much I've been uploading since I switched to gameplay content, I've been effortlessly, well, not effortlessly, it takes some effort and work, but I've been uploading almost every single day since I switched to this content because I'm happy again and I'm excited to post. It's like back whenever I first started my channel and I would get so excited to sit down and film. It feels like that again. I feel like that's so much more important than doing what I was doing. Cause guys, like, I was doing whatever I could to beat an algorithm that nobody even knows how it works. And not only was I doing it to beat an algorithm that nobody can figure out, but I was doing it with content that even if it blew up, like, I wasn't gonna be happy because it would be blowing up on the basis of me having to share every little detail about my life. Yes, the content, the paranormal content that I was doing isn't as personal and it does get more views than my gameplay content. But guys, I was not enjoying doing that at all. The only paranormal content that I've had actual genuine fun doing and filming were the investigations that I've done. I've enjoyed filming the investigations and I enjoy editing those videos because it allows me to be more creative. Like, I've enjoyed paranormal investigating since I was really young. I've been going to graveyards since I was a teenager. Like, I'm like that's me in my life, you know what I mean? But I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic and paranormal investigating is really expensive, and it's not realistic that it's something that I can just go out and do all the time. So, you know, it's something that at this point in my life, I'm putting a pause on. I'm exploring other avenues that I love and that make me happy. And I really, really hope that you guys will stick around with that. I understand I'm probably gonna get comments from some of you guys saying that you're unsubscribing because you don't like gameplays. I've already gotten those comments, but I know that there is a whole gaming community over here on YouTube that likes this stuff. And I really hope that some of those people find me and that we can grow and have fun again. Life is too motherfucking short to not have fun. I believe that it will grow because I feel dedicated to it. I feel excited for it. And, you know, some of you guys may look at it and be like, wow, her views are awful. Like, what a loser. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, look how many people are enjoying watching me play games and are getting excited for the next part in my gameplay series. That's a lot more people that are watching it now than I thought it was gonna be. I'm looking at shit glass half full now, guys, not glass half empty. So if some of you want to look at it as glass half empty and be like, man, she missed opportunities, which what the fuck does that even mean? That's fine. I'll be over here happy with my little tiny success, and you know, somebody else can go choose to spill out details of their entire life to be scrutinized on the internet in front of thousands of people that really, most of them, some of them care, but most of them don't give a shit about you. Somebody else can go do that job, but I ain't doing it anymore. I will be sharing things that make me happy. I will be giving big life updates when I feel like sitting down to film them. You guys aren't gonna be losing all of that. I still have my personality in the content that I'm doing, but I am gonna be marketing it to gameplay. That's the direction that I'm going in. I am so excited to be doing live streams with you guys and to get to chat with you guys. And also a big announcement, the new time that I'm gonna be uploading every day, and that is 2 p.m. Central. So make sure you guys have your bells turned on. Sometimes it doesn't work anyways, but make sure you have them turned on. And if you forget to, just know 2 p.m. Central, there will be a new video on my channel every day. I'm always in the comments chatting with you guys when those videos go up, and you know, we talk and we have fun. I ask you guys questions, I get to know you guys better. It's a great time, and I will be keeping you guys updated on when I'm going to be having my live streams. Very excited for those. I think they're gonna be really fun, even though I get stage fright. Thank you guys so much for being with me on this journey on my channel. Thank you guys so much for respecting my reasonings for why I'm choosing to go in this direction. Thank you so much, especially to the people that choose to stay subscribed and have been watching my videos and enjoying them with me. Thank you guys so much. And to those of you that are making the decision to leave, thank you guys for being here for as long as you were, and for watching the videos of mine that you watched, and for the support that you guys gave me in my darkest of days, and you know, through all the trauma that I went through. Thank you guys for listening to me, supporting me, being there for me. I don't think everyone that chooses to unsubscribe is like an asshole or anything like that. Like, I understand that it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So you guys deserve thanks too for your support. Just know that I love you guys so much. So excited for this journey. And yeah, I hope you guys continue to see how much happier I've been and to see me glow with the happiness that I feel. What does that even mean? I don't know, but bitch, I'm glowing with it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, for listening to me, for being here. I love you guys so much, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. with a brand new gameplay series. You guys are going to love it. I'll see you then.